We're just waiting on you, Kela, so let us know when you're ready.
Yeah, sorry. I am good to go.
Alright. On you, Cheney.
Oh god, Blizzard should so make that and put it out. Zelatos, it's a perfect marketing.
It really is.
3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire! Liquid
And moving.
feast! Rotting in
Watch your step.
Row Interior. Poppers
Oh,
are
no!
Ed and Gemma.
Get knocked outward.
I got bumped off the side, so.
Sure did. We can get you up here in a second. Bombs out. Run us a little bit forward. Dodge globs and then back to boss.
liquefied
And move.
feast!
But we pick up Tyrael so that he can do his bomb here in a second. Roots on the butt.
Watch your feet.
Move out of the poop once you're free. Dodge blades.
Watch your step.
New toxin circles.
Ginger said she died too.
She sure did. I can get this one and then maybe Panic Cry have the next one.
Watch your feet. Get knocked outward.
Okay, bombs out. Everyone else a bit forward. While I move.
Watch your step.
Hello.
Roots are gonna be coming in here. And Payana, if you can do this next one in 246, that would be great. Roots coming in. Danny's down.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Like to
Watch
practice the
your step.
intermission. So watch your feet.
Get knocked outward.
Daxis and Payana. Bombs out.
Phase
Intermission. Kess is first.
Pulling in.
First pull, which is now.
Do you want me to use reincarnation?
Nah.
Tainted blood!
I think Wrath can cover your pull 2 usually.
Necrotic flesh!
Pulling in.
Pull 2.
Tainted blood! Virulent fallout!
Ports, if you were alive, you'll be pull 3 because that's where L usually is.
Pulling in.
Not that you two are obviously exchangeable priests, but we're actually not that far off the thing, considering we had a bunch of DPS dead. I'm just going off the edge. I just wanted to practice. Whee!
Pulling in.
Alright, we'll try that again. Although, intermission on the first pull is not too shabby.
The stronger species
Have soul stone.
prevails.
Stay dead.
How does that like priest? I haven't seen her doing that. Super listed.
It's not bad. I still, because you know she did Pally for like a decade. It's
Yeah.
still occasionally heavy braining, but I think she's enjoying it.
That's good. It's very different.
It's also enjoying the it doesn't change every time there's a small patch, which was really pissing her off about Paladin.
Blizzard hates you last.
Yeah.
I just like range because it gives me more time to react to things, and I couldn't hear that.
Especially with
Yeah.
Holy Priest, where they forget you exist half the time.
Yep. I really do. Her biggest problem right now is she still plays like a paladin, so she's like the best melee priest ever. forget your mage food to help heal up so that healers aren't having to heal you with their manas.
Playing Lore Anduin really at this point.
That's when we adjust to the fight. We might not need 5 healers. There was a lot of deaths to mechanics more so than healing.
There was. The intermission is pretty rough with the stuff, so... We were running 6 with 25 of us, so... Let's do it one more time and just double check before we change our minds, but Wrath has offered to DPS if we need to, so... Unless somebody else is like, no, it's mine, my DPS spot!
Said me never.
In which case, we will have a pudding wrestling contest. I don't know if you've ever tried to wrestle pudding, but it's slippery and not very solid.
I thought you meant slip wrestling in pudding, not wrestling pudding.
I'm not that invested. They can have it if they want it.
5, 4, 3,
Here we go.
2, 1.
will not stop the ascension of my empire!
And we're moving.
Rotting in
Circles, Ed and Vin. Watch the blades. Ed and Gemma for popping. Bombs out, everyone else forward. Dodge globs, back to boss. Make sure you're not in front of the boss. Moving. So we're trying to keep the poop behind the boss. We're near the old poop, so just be careful. Res for flame, please. Big heals on Cheney. In position for roots.
Thank you.
Watch your feet.
Thank you so much.
Watch your step.
Which blades? Out of the poop.
Watch your feet.
And disengage out of that.
Get knocked outward.
And Interior. Oh, I'll do this one again here. Bombs out. Everyone else forward. Oh, Lord.
I think the
Baby, you okay?
outside group may have gotten nicked.
Yeah. We'll jump off.
You got
and try
anybody
to-
helping you?
Watch your step.
I have Soulstone.
Okay. While we're waiting, my students are playing Deadline Chicken, and it is making me anxious. A class of 22 students, and they have something due at 11:59 tonight, and 2 of the 22 people have turned it in, and it is due in like 4 hours.
That's plenty of time.
It is plenty of time. It's just freaking me out.
the way you discourage that, the way you discourage that is just you drop them a letter grade if it comes in after the deadline.
They have
Then
4
people stop
hours.
playing that game.
They have plenty of time. Like they're good.
I'm sure none of us have ever written a paper the night before.
I absolutely have. Absolutely. It's more of the, I normally have more students who do it ahead of time, so it's just making me anxious.
Some of my best work comes forward when I'm stressed and under the gun. You know, so I just gotta...
You neurospicy people are so crazy. We get a summon stone for the people who released. And thank you too for resing. Okay.
Question for the healers.
Yes.
Do we try to pump as much heals into the tanks or whoever is closest to you when you yeet yourself off the platform like I do? Before you die?
So like make them live longer?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's funny, Raz. But it's still an outsider. You guys should be able to overall stay dead unless something weird goes on. We normally have somebody who has a res or a run back. Thought I sent you a summon, sir. I'll try again.
I may be creating my own mini games at this point.
Understandable. Sure, did you not get that? I feel like I've sent 2 and it hasn't come through.
I haven't seen nothing.
Well, I'm letting somebody else cast it. Maybe it'll work that way. Clearly didn't like me. Thanks, Quartz.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
Alright, here's our ready check. That's everybody.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moving. Toxin circle soon.
Watch your step.
Ed and Serdor. A 135 here is like right behind boss. Bomb set, everyone else a little bit forward. Dodge globs, back to boss. You have to be right in front of where we're going because you end up putting the poop in the wrong spot. There you go. Thank all. Moving. In position for roots.
Watch your step.
Blades coming in. Reactive toxin circles. And no, sorry, Vin and Navane. This Tyrlin Tan poppers.
Get knocked outward.
Running forward, bombs out. Dodge and back to boss.
Watch your step.
Watch blades. In position for roots. Break tombs. Repeat.
Move to dynamite. Watch your feet.
Gemma and Kela.
Watch your feet. Watch your step. Get knocked outward.
Okay.
This row and Dayaxis. Bombs out.
Phase change.
Intermission.
Pulling in. Pulling in.
Pull 2, dozer.
Pulling in.
Pull 3 is quartz. And a defensive from people also. That hurts. And we are not going to get it by force. We will fall over here, no doubt.
Pulling in.
Moving people down before we can get to the...
Pulling in.
I love how slow you walk. I'm trying to get to the edge. It's not going.
Nope, and it's like, you're almost there, and yoink.
You can use the wave to push you.
Pulling in.
Do you have a soul stone?
Alright,
Breath is up, yeah.
my bad.
Vane, did you get the resume-jig? Do we have a Jeeves available?
Sure, I'll drop mine.
Okay. Is that by the lock portal? And by portal, I mean Soulwell, obviously.
It's a portal
There's
to
also
Lock
one
Candy.
back by the entrance.
Alright, here we go!
5, 4, 3, 2.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
Get on the boss's
And
butt.
move. Chance in and poop. Moving forward. Toxin circles.
Watch your
Row insertor. This is Gemma and Ed for the
Get
poppin'.
knocked outward.
That's a wee poop.
Is a weak whoop. What's the res on a healer?
Breath has soul stone.
I have a simple stone too.
That was kind of cool.
That was awful quick.
So what happened is when you have that circle, we have to make sure that we can summon you if we need to, Emma. If you get the circle that we drop on the floor that we stand in, you need to move out of the circle without running into the very center. The little center is kind of like green, dark green compared to the circle, so we call it the nipple of the circle. You just don't want to touch that. If you touch that early, it ruins the thing and we can't use it for the other mechanic, and then we all die. That's so true, Vane. Use it still up if anybody needs it also. Yes, did you get the res?
I'm sorry, I thought I accepted it.
Well, so far I'm solved.
Wasn't me. Just be really careful with those circles that once they're down, those are the toxin circles. Just make sure you don't step in them early, or at least don't step in the center early. And you'll know if you do it on accident if you suddenly have a big green circle around you. Like really big.
Well, it looks like it was me.
Apparently
Folks should be
so.
over where folks should be over where I pinged.
We want to be on the yellow side of the boss for those of you who are still up at blue and green. Because remember, the poop spawns on us and we want it behind the boss, not in front of the boss. There we go. Alright, Janie, on you.
5, 4, 3, one.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
And move. Circle soon.
Watch your step.
Kela and Emma. This is the Ed and Gemma hop. Bombs out, everyone else a little bit forward. Watch bombs, back to boss. Make sure you're coming back to boss to the sides so that we're not dropping poop in front. And move. Roots coming in on boss butt. Big tombs. Out of poop. Watch blade. Any new chalks and circles coming in. The Axis and Ed. This is Tan and Tyrael.
Get knocked outward.
Bombs out, everyone else a little bit forward. And back to boss. Moving.
Huh?
Watch your step.
Blades. For sure we don't lose flame, sure. In position for roots. Break roots.
Watch your feet.
Move Chewy and Gemma. The Axis and Row.
Watch your
Because
step.
Rose cast here too.
Get knocked outward.
That was... Okay, cool.
Phase change.
Hey, intermission.
That's what I would normally man.
Pulling in.
Pull one.
Tainted blood! Virulent fallout!
Pulling in.
Pull two come.
Rocket flesh!
Believe we've got too many people dead. Well, we probably should toss a res on the healer if there's not one, and
I have a soul stone.
okay. Try it again.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine! Rocket flesh!
It's alright, Tan, and also you know you can't claim it like that.
Virulent fallout!
Pulling in.
The stronger species prevails.
Thank you for the res. Man, it's gonna be Surtur's fault again? We get another summon stone, I think. We had somebody release on accident.
Yeah, and I was the first one to die.
Oh, Dozer!
No, I was.
I have an 85 or an 89. Those are out of 97. Good for him.
True.
Yeah, except when I'm rolling for loot.
Oh, let's not even talk about that.
Alright, don't forget to use your mage food to heal back up.
1 second, I just spoke. But Vantis.
There are 30 some Vantis runes in the guild bank.
More doesn't hurt.
I
No
got
worries, use for next week.
3-star for everyone. So if folks want to come trade with me to Axis, I'll start handing them out.
Should we save it for next week?
That's what I was doing.
You could redo one next week when I get ready. They reset every Tuesday.
As long as the Axis doesn't mind spending the gold, that's fine with me. So, I mean, it's helpful. The verse is helpful.
I still have a bunch, so anyone who has not yet traded, please come on over.
Thank you.
So I can do the dispel on a horse side once we get up to the intermission, by the way. I pugged this fight a little bit and I understand it. The pug got it down to 4%. It was impressive.
That's nice. Zerdor, Dozer, and Flame. All right, everybody's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
Moving.
Wow.
Hops and circles, Row and Vin. Get to the other side here. JK, we're gonna have them both in the same place.
I don't know which one the bot.
Be easier if I knew which the hex group you were in, which is supposed to be my group, so we'll just try that again.
The one was kind of outside, and the one was behind, so.
Yeah, so typically if they're like in line with each other, we're trying to have 2, 4, 6 the ones near the front of the boss, and 1, 3, 5 closest to the poop. I just, when Gemma asked which one she should pop, my brain didn't process fast enough to make words, or it would have been fine. My brain went,
Anyway, I still have 6 runes, so the folks who haven't traded with me, let's do that once we get up.
I'm not gonna take one because I'm leaving in like 20 minutes.
Where are you, the Axis? Thank you.
Vin, did you throws? we were offline. Gotcha. What kind of cheesecake, Quartz?
Strawberry.
That sounds delicious.
Was. It's very good.
Ready to check.
The cool thing about being adult now is that you can just basically eat cake for dinner.
Sure can.
Downside is diabetes.
Kind of a big downside, but. Miss
Only
Kela?
the downside if you already have diabetes.
Oh, you gave me one already.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The Nerubians will ascend!
And moving. Circle's coming in.
Watch your
Stay
step.
Axis and Gemma.
Get knocked outward.
Ed and Gemma poppers. Bombs out. Everyone else a little bit forward. Back to boss. Whoop. Moving. Roots coming in. Find the boss butt. Break roots.
Watch your step.
Dodge. Ed and Ben.
Get knocked outward.
Han and Tyrael. Bombs out. Everyone else a little bit forward. And then back. Watch feet. Blades coming in.
Watch your step.
Roots are next.
Fools for the Empire! Rotting innards.
Ro and Emma.
Watch your
There's
step.
Ro and Day Access popping.
Get knocked outward.
Bombs out. Everyone else forward.
Warriors, you
Phase change.
Hey, Rhea.
Intermission.
Pulling in.
One is cast.
Necrotic flesh! Tainted blood! Virulent fallout!
Pulling in.
Two dozer.
Necrotic flesh! Tainted blood! Virulent fallout!
Pulling in.
3 is quartz and defensive.
Necrotic flesh! Tainted blood! Virulent fallout!
Phase 2.
Phase 2. 1, 3, 5 to yellow. 2, 4, 6 to orange. Try not to stand against the place we're supposed to be. Interrupt near the end of the cast. Dodge the orbs and the poo on the floor.
Get
In
knocked
position.
backward. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destroy the outsiders! Feed in time.
Stay away from lines.
Don't get pulled off.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine.
Stay away from lines.
Feed in time.
Pulls.
Stay away from lines. Pulling in.
Blood is mine.
Stay away from lines.
Feed in time.
The end is nigh, just so everybody
Pulling
knows.
in.
Blood is
Stay away from lines.
Had a lot of people dead, so we couldn't get that.
evolution.
I just need to be able to get through that
Floor is dirty.
side face. Floor is so
Stay away
dirty.
from lines.
Time. Weakness is in your blood.
Stay dead.
But hey, first time tonight seeing the ad phase. We got this.
I'm gonna let Surdor
Eat
have
that.
this one.
Man, sir, your rolls have been insane tonight.
Hope you bought a lottery ticket. It's ridiculous.
We're not rolling on anything that amounts to anything, though.
Nope.
When that happens, I get 2s and 3s and 8s.
Well, clearly he used the monkey paw to wish for better rolls.
Jimmy, did you get the res?
I'm sorry, what? Were you asking me?
Here we go, everybody's alive. Okay, I feel like either I zoned out and missed somebody's comment or Dozer's comment is really out of place.
I think
it's talking
this
about
video
monkey's paw.
said something about needing using a monkey's paw to get good luck, and I was like, don't they have hands, not paws?
Gotcha.
You actually have me thinking now.
Oh, the monkey's
They
paw.
are supposedly our
Those are
closest
bad luck.
relatives.
Just missing it, I think.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
The Nerubians will ascend! Liquefy.
Move. Move, move, move. Circle's coming in.
Rotting in.
Move to join
Ed and Kela. Gemma and Ed pop.
Get knocked outward.
Surge!
Bombs out. A little bit forward. Dodge and then back. And move. Roots are next. Find her butt. We a little bit on the sides, just FYI.
Watch your step.
Watch blades.
Watch your feet.
Melandris and Emma. Nice hustle.
Get knocked outward.
Kirillin Tan. Bombs out, everyone else forward. Dodge and then back to boss. Move in. Blades coming in.
Watch your step.
Res for flame when we can.
I got it.
It's coming in. Group up. Break twos. Let's
Watch your feet.
move. Throw and wrath.
I got
Watch
it.
your feet. Watch your
Stay
step.
axis and row.
Get knocked outward.
Comes out. Everyone else dodge the shit.
Phase change.
Intermission.
Pulling in.
Yes.
Tainted blood! Virulent fallout! Necrotic flesh!
Pulling in.
Dozer.
Tainted blood! Virulent fallout! Necrotic flesh!
Pulling in.
Level 3 defensives and courts.
Tainted blood! Virulent fallout!
Phase 2.
I don't know if anybody can go like bear and tank yellow star side, but Cheney's down, so.
Prove your loyalty! My life for the Empire!
Interrupt 2. Get knocked outward.
Okay, get in position for knocking.
3, 2, 1.
Destroy the outsiders!
Pulling in. Stay away from lines.
Make sure you dot up both ads if you're a multi-dot class.
Stay away from lines.
So that's dead.
Pulling in.
Hard to do without a tank, so.
Stay away from lines.
Curious where we'll be when we finish this one, so.
Stay away from lines. Pulling in.
There's a reservoir over there. There's a reservoir.
Stay away
We're all
from
gonna die
lines.
soon, I just was curious. I think we would have been, if we hadn't had a whole side die, we would have probably made it in time to at least get a couple of hits off on the Whisper, so that was better.
Stay away from lines.
Blood is mine. The stronger species prevails.
Can we get a repair creature of some sort, please?
Air creature of some sort. Also refresh those lock rocks.
Yeah, I can drop one.
So Cheney, what we're repairing and rezzing, what are Ellen Withers doing while you're having fun?
Withers was vacuuming the stairs. I don't know what else
Ew.
doing. Yeah.
It's like, ew.
That's what he does for fun?
No. Ellen Withers are at Cheney's help helping her get the house ready to sell, so.
I know, but you said, what are they doing for fun? And she said, vacuuming the stairs.
Well, I actually think in our universe right now, Cheney's life being taken care of would count as fun. Cheney's life has been shit.
Sorry, Jenny.
That's alright, but it.
It's alright, it's fine if I suffer. Cool, no worries.
Toenails.
Coming over this way, Cass? Did you say quartz?
Just toenail cereal, really.
Toenail cereal.
I mean, I was kind of plotting a crucifixion for you, Janie.
It's possible that when you guys weren't here last week, I said some words. Bad. Missing the Spiana, I believe. Weren't for you and your pesky dog too, or what?
Meddling kids.
Oh, that one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefy.
Move it.
Watch your step.
Row and Kess. And Gemma. Bombs out. Everyone else is forward. Dodge and back to boss. Watch feet. Roots coming in.
Watch your step. Watch your feet.
Forward. Toxin circles coming in. Gemma and Quartz. Is the tan interior pop?
Get knocked outward.
Back to bot. Oh, just kidding. Move.
I think I put. I do I know what's going
Watch
Blades coming in. Dodge. Grouping up for roots.
Watch your feet.
Toxin circle. Then in Piana.
Watch your feet. Watch your step.
Row. And day axis as poppers. Bombs out.
Phase change. Pulling in.
S's pull.
Necrotic flesh! Tainted blood! Virulent fallout!
Pulling in.
2 is Dozer.
Necrotic flesh! Tainted blood! Virulent fallout!
Pulling in.
3 and a defensive.
Necrotic flesh! Tainted blood!
Phase 2.
You don't have to.
Subjects of the
Don't.
Empire, prove your loyalty!
Interrupt
Fall off or
1.
try it.
Probably just fall off, I suppose.
Interrupt
Still
2.
people. So I know that each pull does more damage. Does it pull you farther as well or not?
Interrupt
No, it
3.
Pulls you
No, I believe
harder
it's the
and
same
further in,
distance.
and then it's slow for you to get back out.
I know it's slow to get out. I just wasn't sure if it pulled you further in, like
Yeah, it
what
does. It
distance wise
makes
each
you-
time too.
How much farther? Because I've never noticed it.
It's a little stronger. Because I get back to the same point at every time, and it gets pulled a little further each time. Put a teleport pad and a gate there.
Don't lose.
I thought it didn't increase in strength at all because it just didn't feel like it.
Don't know what it's like, man.
I don't know that it's like a ton, but it's possible that if you're typically just like right on the edge and you're like, well, this is far enough because it worked last time, that it's not going to work by time 3. Time 3 just also hurts like a mofo, so.
I guess I do always err on the side of caution and run extra away.
Well, just the people who are typically losing in that phase, when it's not... Like, most people stayed alive and had good health, so I assume the heals and the defensives were okay, which means it was probably people getting pulled in, and it was overall melee, who it's just, in order to be able to DPS, you have to stay closer than if you're a healer or a ranged DPS, so. I don't know how far you have to be each time, but if you want to try to work it out, it's apparently further the 3rd time than it is the 1st time.
Well, you have, I mean, is it further, or is it just that you can't walk as far because you're slow?
No, it's a little further. Like by the last one, you have to be at least 3/4 of the.
You know what? I have
now.
my speed totem still up at that point. I don't know if that'll help, but I'll try it.
But anything people can do, because it's hard for healers to heal during that phase because of all the movement. So defensives, lock rocks.
Yeah. Particularly as that time 3 one comes in. Particularly like right as the pull actually happens, because remember healers are also getting pulled, so it interrupts their casts and they're trying to get out. And...
Yeah, because we don't have any druids either, which makes it. Because
So
I usually healed on my druid, which can do a lot.
Yeah.
They're moving, but.
And we don't have Kela tonight, so. The key is just to position yourself such that you're right on the inside, so that you can not get pulled through them. If that makes sense.
Follow the second one out.
Yeah. Follow this. I mean, that makes sense. I hadn't thought about it that way, but that makes sense.
In that same line,
Hasn't
right?
failed me yet.
It staggers each time, right? So
Yep.
you follow that same line.
So if you follow the second blob out, you'll never get pulled through one.
Unless I'm getting pulled through the second blob from the first one.
Let's try again.
I'm just so focused on watching health bars and stuff that I'm not able to watch the platform as closely.
But
Gotta get better at it.
if it helps, Dozer, you can, from full health, you can take one of those blobs. But like for me, I'm all the way in China, so I just mentally prepare myself that I'm gonna get hit. So I, like, freeze through, and as I'm going through, I'll knock myself off, and then the mechanic would happen.
Oh, you happy to see me?
That might, I don't
You
know,
wagging?
hope it helps, but
You wagging?
Listen, Vin.
Oh, hey, folks. I didn't have
Let
my
us
thing
know
up
when you're
and
ready,
I
Vin.
didn't see that people were watching.
He's been murdered by his cats.
Hi,
True, Dozer, if
Tommy.
you haven't figured it
Hi,
out,
Bill
Ghost Wolf,
Keys.
seriously your best friend in that intermission piece.
Blickies? I can't read
It doesn't let you be slow.
Bill
so it's
Keys.
great.
Welcome.
Yes, I did figure that out.
Glad you're here.
Alright,
I have
Vin
the
is ready.
chat up where I can see it now.
Sadly, it doesn't let you cast well in Ghost Wolf.
Oh, maybe you need to put Ghost Wolf on a hotkey though. That's what I do.
Yeah, I've got it.
Alright, whenever you're ready, Cheney. Weenie?
Oh, sorry, we're good?
Yep.
Vacuuming or stairs?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
The Nerubians will ascend!
And move.
Rotting in.
Watch your step.
Row and Piana. One, 3, 5 is behind boss.
Get knocked outward.
Ed and Gemma. Forward. Back to boss.
Yeah, I think we've really got phase 1 covered.
And move. Roots coming in.
Watch your feet. Watch your step.
Boop. New circles. Ed and Emma. And Interior poppin'.
Watch your feet.
Bombs out, everyone else forward. Move.
Shit. I hate it when I get hit by one of those waves.
Watch your step.
Roots are next.
Watch your feet. Move to square.
Watch feet. Kela and Wrath.
Watch your
Stay axis and row pop.
Get knocked outward.
Bombs out. Prepare for intermission.
Phase change. Pulling in. Pulling in.
Pull 2, dozer.
Virulent fallout. Necrotic flesh. Tainted blood.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine.
And 3 quartz.
Virulent fallout. Necrotic flesh. Tainted
Oh shit. How'd I get slowed?
Okay, phase 2.
subjects of the Empire.
1, 3, 5 to yellow, 2, 4, 6 to orange. Don't forget to dodge the shit.
Interrupt T.
So am I gonna get that?
Get it
I
in the
get
end.
right at the end. Very right at the end.
3, 2, 1.
Destroy the outsiders.
I don't run the interrupt pet because unless there's a lot of interrupting to be
Pulling
done.
in.
Because the
Stay away from lines.
succubus does more damage. It just does straight up more damage. I've tested it. It's
Stay away from lines.
plus I like having her around.
Pulling in. Stay away from lines.
Click it, click it.
Devoted Whisperer is our target.
Run past to the platform, right?
Yep.
Stay away from lines.
5 seconds.
No. I need a little bit more time to be able to DPS that appropriately.
Watch your feet. Pulling in.
Hey, that was a good pull.
I was gonna say something and it left my brain. Oh well, we are at break time, so we will go on break and then come back and try again.
Since we're gonna be losing people, we definitely need more DPS.
I did not mean to release. Shit.
Yay, Karen! Alright, we will head on break here and then I'll summon Kara before we go, but
Can you summon Kela before you go?
sure.
So I don't know if you've covered this before, but on that platform we were just on, that we just died on, there's going to be dispels on 2 people on each side. One has to be dispelled immediately. The second has to fall off naturally. So if healers can coordinate who's
I
doing
believe the idea is we're having Cass do the first one on group 135. I can't remember who was doing it on 246. Wrath, I think, maybe?
Excellent. I've seen that kill more groups.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention it.
Does
Oh,
it-
like
If the person dies with a debuff, does it go off?
You
the,
wanna
you know what? The plane takes you all the way here to the bridge at the boss.
It does.
you also want to time it so you don't do it during a pull. So you wait for pull. If your group isn't targeted for pull, you dispel and let it expire. If your group is targeted, you wait to make sure it doesn't overlap with pull.
Gotcha.
Is it the dispel damage? Oh, okay. I see. Never mind.
Absolutely. And then, I failed to ask, because you joined right at the beginning, like, what? Because I cannot say your entire name in the middle of calling shit out for raid. Is Emma okay, or do you prefer something else? Okay, just checking. I'm just the reason I check is 1, I want to be respectful, but 2, it took me a decade to realize that I was apparently saying Karen's name wrong, so that's something that they never corrected me, but
You can call me Borlorn.
I haven't done that in like 3 years.
Night,
I'm gonna
guys.
go
Night, Gemma.
see a man about a horse.
Yeah. If we have a mage back, I would love a mage table. Let's see. I was gonna be over here. Still have 2 minutes.
The Nerubians, the stronger species prevails.
Isn't there a toy that you can flip a table with?
Yeah, there is. What is that?
Summon Hearthstone table.
Could I have a res, please?
Absolutely.
That's funny, the engineering thing actually worked.
There you go, flippable table.
I do already check back from break. Maybe didn't. Here's one in case. I don't know if other people are like this. I think Tan maybe said they were like this. Like every time I see a mage table up, I feel compelled to grab them, and I end up with like 6 of these in my bags at the end of the night. I'm like, why? I only go through like six to 10 a night, and I'm like, why? Why? Kela, you back?
I grab all 80 every time.
Wow, Ed. Alright, Kela's back. Alright, so let's get rebuffed and stuffed here. We have a new food table. So here's my question for healers. We are really only down 1 person compared to earlier. My concern, I understand the need for DPS. My concern is if we drop to 4 healers, the tanks are gonna fall over. We are getting closer without having to change things because people are alive. Do we want to keep trying with 5 or do we want to try with 4? I am concerned about the tanks falling over if we're at 4. But I'm not healing, so I can't really tell how terrible it is. Or if my tanks have 15
I think it's more a matter of if any of the healers die, then it gets
No,
that is seriously a
a lot
problem.
of overhealing for the tanks as well. I don't think it would be that much of an issue.
Okay, but the thing is, the whole feast thing in phase 1 is literally where we lose tanks all the time. All the time. Which is not to imply that you guys aren't doing your job. It's just, it's really a very delicate balance.
Listen, I just work here.
Well, I'm glad you work here. I'll double what you're getting paid.
double of nothing, still nothing, right?
Sure is, right? Let's try it with 5 one more time and see where we're at, since Kess is the only person who has said anything. Tanks, pay special attention to how afraid you are this time, and we'll go from there.
Did we drop or keep it?
We're gonna keep it and just see where we're at.
This one, I think we should drop to 4 just to give it a shot. But
Okay, do you want to swap? That's fine. Nobody else said anything, so unless I was gonna get a second, I was gonna try it one more time.
Well,
But if you want
I
to
mean,
swap,
sadly, I don't
It'll be fine.
DPS really well, but I am the lowest on the heals, so Wrath is the highest. Taking him out is taking most of the heals.
if you want to try Dozer, that's fine. I don't care who switches.
I can try it.
Okay. Wrath, do you have something up at 2, or Piana have something up for 2 on our pulls? Okay. Oh, good question, Karen. I'm not sure if you did this with us earlier, but when we're doing the splits for the nipple popping, 135 is outside blue square side of the boss, and 246 is inside green triangle side of the boss. Unless we screw it up and they are both on the same side, in which case 135 is closest to the old poop and 246 is closest to where we are going.
And for the jump at the change?
135 is yellow and 246 is orange.
Cool.
Did you replace
Yeah, Piana's gonna grab it. So Piana, if I accidentally call you Gemma, that's you. Unless Wrath wants to tackle it, but...
Piama?
Hi, Piana. Hayama. I will try do my very best, Piana. Listen, Kela and Dozer.
You know what? I may have to go back. I don't have what the spec has been all thrown off. It'd take me too long to talent.
Cool. I'll get it.
I've had a few patches since I've done this last.
You can then maybe set it up before next week.
Sure. Okay.
I feel like you don't have mana yet.
You would be correct.
Missing Ed, Kess, and Dozer. Now that he has mana. Alright, let's do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move. Circle's coming in.
Watch your step.
The Axis and Emma.
Get knocked outward.
This is the Piana and Ed pop. Bombs out, everyone else forward. Dodge. Back to boss. And we're moving. Roots coming in. Rectums.
Watch your feet.
New toxin circles.
Move to diamond.
Row and Kela.
Watch your feet.
Guriel and Tan pop.
Get knocked outward.
Bombs out, everyone else a little bit forward. Res for Cheney.
Watch your step.
Robert's coming in. Get in position. Sorry, I was holding my breath there. Robert's coming in.
Watch your feet.
And in quartz.
Watch your
Axis and row pop.
Watch your step. Get knocked outward.
Arms out.
You are not one.
Clean us down.
Phase change.
Womptity womptity.
I would just like to just clarify that death was 100% my fault. Not a healing
Another roll,
problem.
Cheney.
No, I just
I
say
do
it wasn't a
appreciate
healing
the
problem.
clarification. Appreciate
You
that.
gotta roll for it
That
like
was my-
anybody else, Cheney.
Right, she was mostly telling me that the problem wasn't that we dropped 4 healers.
Yep.
Pulling in.
The stronger species prevails.
Bob, mother of... Oh.
Why you gotta go and roll these, huh?
Dude, I have done so well. I have done so well, and I fucked it up.
I see Chubby with the 91.
Chubby, why you do me like that?
Thank you.
You and me both, Emma. You and me both. Oh, I had a thing. Remind me I have things to roll in at the end of raid. I forgot. Last couple of weeks.
The pets I sent you.
Those would be good too. Those aren't in my bags, but
Oh.
we'll attempt to remember to bring some with me next time. Alright. Maybe back to stuff, sorry. You mean for the pulls, Cass?
No. For the bombs.
Smith and Kela.
Sorry, I'm a little spacey.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3.
Possible
2,
term might be shock.
1.
I don't know.
And we're moving. Box and circles, Tyrael and Dozer.
I got moved off the edge.
Get knocked outward.
This is Ed and Payana. Res cast after. Bombs out. Dodge and back to boss. I need a volunteer from 246 to pop in place of Tan. It's just kidding, we'll all just jump off the edge. Wompity wompity wompity.
Last second with the bomb.
Watch your step.
Weakness is in your blood.
I
Not
jumped
put my
off
fingers
right
down.
before the root, I thought, and then all of a sudden I was standing on top.
Back
of the
on top, yep.
platform.
Thank you for the res. Mage food, mage food. Alright, ready? Checks. Oh, 100%! I absolutely do. I blame my grandmother. I have a very musical day, all day, every day.
Well, I saw Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory at the Cinerama. It's a very
5,
musical experience
4,
as well.
3, 2, 1.
Sounds fun.
Twas. Movie's a lot better than I remember it being.
Focus.
We're moving? Docks and circles. Wrath and Kela.
I died for your circle.
Get knocked outward.
Payan and Ed. Bombs out. Everyone else a bit forward.
That was stupid.
Dodge and back boss.
Oh well.
And moving. Roots.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet. Some circles next. Ro and Emma. The tan material pop.
Get knocked outward.
Bombs out. Move. Blades coming in.
Watch your step.
Root for roots.
Food for the Empire. Rotting innards.
Chubby and Kess.
Watch your step.
Watch blades.
Get knocked outward.
The axis and rope pop. Bombs out.
You are not warriors. You are
Phase change.
lambs to the slaughter.
Pulling in.
Leaving time. Virulent fallout. Necrotic flesh. Tainted blood.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine.
Number 2.
Virulent fallout.
Pulling in.
Number 3 with defensives.
Phase 2.
Okay, 1, 3, 5 yellow, 2, 4, 6 orange. Remember, interrupt at the end of the cast. Dodge the swirls and the circles.
Get knocked upward.
Into position.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for that, lay on hands.
Destroy the outsiders!
Stay away from lines. Pulling in. Stay away from lines.
Oh.
Stay away from lines. Pulling in. Stay away from lines.
Evolution always triumphs. Lead us to a
Stay away from lines.
Oh, watch out.
Dispelling myself, or I'm holding on.
Nope, that was. We only had 5 seconds left on that cast by the time we got up there.
Closer though, but.
stronger species prevails.
Cass, were you dead or not?
No,
Did you get your dispel off or no?
I did, but it didn't really matter.
I know, I just wanted to make sure if you guys can call it, because I don't know that it's easy for the healers necessarily, that maybe it's not, but to tell if you had gone. I know that wasn't necessarily our problem, but trying to anticipate later problems.
I'll key up next time.
Cool, thanks.
So when we dispel, is it a raid wide? Like, does that hit your yard? Is it hitting the other side
Yes,
too?
that's why if you hold, your side wants to wait a little.
Gotcha.
And you'll just basically let the other side go first, kinda, unless if you think you can dispel it and heal up your group before the pole kills you.
Challenge
Because
accepted,
if I'm
man.
not getting
Alright,
the
let's
pole,
go.
you're doing it immediately, basically.
Evane, did you get the res?
But also make sure you're using your cooldowns for those ads. You want to have some up for the guy with the shield, but it doesn't mean shit if we can't even get to him.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's a guy with a shield that does the cosmic eruption. That kills
What did you want?
The worshipper.
Right, but what were you talking about? What do you need to have up for that?
Like, you might want to have a couple cooldowns up for that, but if you're saving them and we're not killing the ads fast enough, like, we gotta
I would
kill
say
the
it's
ads
just
faster.
get stuff down fast so we can all get in position. It's what it is.
Yeah.
Which is, if
he
people...
doesn't.
Go ahead, Ralph.
If he doesn't die before that cast goes off, it's game over. There's no
yeah.
cooldowns that are gonna save us.
Nope.
He only has 54 million or something like that, so it's not a lot.
No, we just need to get up there a little bit more. So what I would say is make sure if you have dots and other things, because the problem is we can't hold the stupid beam guys goes to the back of the platform. We can't stand there where we get thrown off. So the faster we can get dots up on everything and then burn down the guy who knocks the tanks around, then it's easier for us to get the other guy down, I think. So, but if you do have multi-dotting stuff, it helps to dot everything up.
Pion, I heard that line of text.
Gonna stream so I can hit him.
Yeah, it sucked he died.
Here we go.
5,
At least he lived to be
4,
president a few
3,
times.
2.
Here we
1.
go.
Champions will ascend!
Move. Box in circles.
Watch your step.
Ed and Kess.
Get knocked out.
Nova. Ed and Piona. Bombs out. Everyone else a little bit forward. Dodge and back to boss.
Huh? Yep, that's hurting.
And move. Roots coming in.
Watch your step.
Box in circles. Wrath and Quartz.
Watch your feet.
This is the tan interior one.
Get knocked outward.
Dodge and back you go. Blades first.
Watch your step.
Roots coming in. Emma and Dozer.
Watch your feet. Watch your step.
You move boss at all.
Get knocked outward.
This is gonna be rough.
Phase change.
Intermission. Oh, game over. There's too many people dead.
Virulent fallout! Necrotic flesh!
Yeah, you almost made it all the way out, Emma. It just wasn't quite close enough. But also, what Piana said.
Hey, Dad.
Stronger species prevails.
Come on, I can't take it. Okay, I was gonna say I can't take it with a 67.
Would we be able to drop a Jeeves when people are back up?
So if you both end up on the inside or both on the outside, Emma, just put it so that they're next to each other. I mean, overlap. Don't have the circles overlap. But like, if one is at yellow, one can be over here where I'm at, and that's fine. And what we'll do is 135 will go in the circle that's closest to the old poop, and 246 will go in the one that's closest to where we're going. Kela, did you get the res?
That said, as long as you drop it so that the circle is kind of just barely touching the hitbox of the queen, that kind of spacing works for either inside or outside.
Yep.
The artificial minds were tasked oppressing
Kela,
Planet Earth was facing
come back to me, Kela.
including anomalies in space-time, parallel universe distortions, and interstellar traveling collisions. The solution solution found was simple yet effective. It was the eradication of humankind. Complete.
Kela, Kela, Bobella, Banana, Fana, Fofella, me, my, Mobella.
Humankind. Detected.
Man, not even my Kela summoning song works. Jeeves is up if anybody missed it. I made up a song about boots today for Addison. 1 boot, 2 boot. No boots, cry! That's not how that went. That's about right.
Not boots from Dora?
No. Assuming Kela had something come up or an emergency bio. Give her another 20 seconds here and then she can rejoin us when she gets back.
The multiverse of boots?
Multiverse of boots. The problem is it's never just as easy as put on the boots. If Addison puts on her boots, she wants to put on her coat. And then she wants to go outside. And the other day she had like a winter, like an autumn sweatery jacket thing we were using for a while, which was in our house and not out in the kitchen like her actual coat. And she put on boots and we're like, well, your coat's in the kitchen, we have to go to the kitchen. And she's like pointing at the coat rack, being like, my coat's right there, you dumbasses. Like, no, the kitchen. And she walks right by Tim, shoves him out of the way, and tries to pull her old coat down off the thing.
Another res, please.
Yep. It was pretty funny. I wish I had it on video. Should have gotten your res there, Kela. Did it work? Buff myself. Ready, check, ready, check. Check the ready. Listen back.
Are you ready to rumble?
Actually, I have been playing Rumble on my phone. It's pretty fun. The PC version is launched, so I downloaded it, but I haven't tried it yet.
1.
Alright, here we are. Move. Pops and circles coming in.
Watch your step.
Kela and Kess. Ed and Piana pop.
Get knocked outward.
Bombs out. Back to boss. And we're moving. Roots.
Watch your step.
Melandris and Dozer.
Watch your feet.
And Imperial pop.
Get knocked. Watch your feet.
Bombs out, everyone else forward. Dodge, and then back to the boss. And move. And he has to say Tan and Tyrell pop to me after this. Right. Blade's coming in. Remind me to say Tan and Tyrell pop when we're done. had something to say for like 10 pulls. Fruit's coming in.
Watch your feet.
Move. Wrath and Ed.
Watch your feet.
This is the
Watch
Rowan
your
Day
step.
Axis pop.
Get knocked outward. Phase change.
First pull.
Pulling in.
Yes.
Tainted blood! Virulent fallout! Necrotic flesh!
Pulling in.
The 2, Dozer.
Tainted blood! Virulent fallout! Necrotic flesh!
Pulling in.
3 and a defensive when we get there.
Tainted blood!
Phase 2.
1, 3 yellow, 2, 4 orange. We're not to move into position till after Level Res on cast.
Don't move into position until what?
Until after we're ready for the boss to, once the little ad is dead. Otherwise we end up putting the things we have to dodge over there.
Get knocked outward. 4,
Dozer would just be by
3,
himself.
2,
Okay.
1.
Destroy the outsiders!
Stay away from lions. Pulling in. Stay away from lines.
Extra
Stay
defenses
away
on
from
the other
lines.
side.
Pulling in.
Evolution always triumphs.
Stay away from lines.
Blood is mine.
Oh,
Run out.
Dozer, dispel on your side.
Pulling in. Stay away from lines.
Why am I dead all of a sudden?
hey, we were pretty close.
No, we got him. We got him. We just then it all went sideways.
It actually did go off.
It
No, it didn't.
Did you see the purple thing on Piana? I thought all the ads were tied together.
We killed the ad on time. I saw his timer. He was dead and there were like 4 seconds left.
It was still alive on Vo's side.
Yeah, and I think they thought they were tied in health pool. Am I insane? The one on my side was still
Maybe my timer is wrong. I don't know.
If we were like, he was like this close to being dead, so I'm gonna count that as a win. But that was with people dead. So now we did pop Harrow in that phase instead of in phase 1. So that matters apparently, because that made that work. We still have people dead.
Are we needing to get her down more before she gets into that phase, or okay?
No, our problem right now is we're not killing the ads fast enough.
So the cradling creepers or whatever that were.
No, when we hit that phase, the second that second phase starts, there's ads on platform 2 that have a long cast called like Cosmic Apocalypse or whatever, and it is a set time, and if it goes off, we all just wipe. We just weren't getting it in time.
So what do we improve to get there and make it work?
Mostly not having people dead, saving people alive, but also just being really sure that we're not moving unnecessarily and killing the things that we need to kill. So like during that last, as you're aware we're about to transition from the intermission, like orient yourself before it's time to move, because the ads pop up while we're still like across the room. And try not to put the... So what I was trying to say at the transition, by the way, Kela, because we were in the middle, it was hard. So like typically what we used to do on normal was the group would just stack here at the mark, right? And the tank would have the ad here. But because the interrupt circles with the orbs spawn on people, if we do that, we are constantly having to move out of the way and back in. And so if we all just stand kind of to the left or right of the ad, then once the ad is dead and the like explosion is started, all we have to do is move a hair this way to get knocked back.
Hey, Ro.
Yes.
Tan Interior pop.
Oh, this is not at all important. I've just been thinking it for 10 pulls and it distracts me every single time. I don't know why, but every time I say Tan Interior, I think of it as like either like a really cool like folk indie duo or a country duo or something, and I don't know, I think you guys should take it on the road, that's all. Wasn't important. But thank you.
See, I've been thinking instead of pop, you should say Bob, so it's Tan Interior Bob.
Seriously, it has been distracting me for 10 pulls, so... Now it's out of my head. Kela, are you ready?
I mean, I reckon.
Alright. Ooh, a beverage, I like that, Piana.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
And move. Circles in.
Watch your step.
Spin and quartz. Ed and Piana. Bombs out. Everyone else forward. Dodge and back to boss. We're moving. Roots.
Fools for the empire!
Watch your step.
Out of the blade. Row and Kess.
Watch your
Tan material. Bombs out. Everyone else a bit forward. Dodge and back to boss. And move. Rest for Cheney.
Watch your step.
Watch blades. After blades come, should be good to pop up, I think. Roots coming in. Poop.
Watch your feet.
Pan and dozer. Rowan day axis pop.
Get knocked outward.
Bombs out.
Phase change. Pulling in. Pulling in.
Pull 2.
Pulling in.
Pull 3.
Phase 2.
Just kidding.
Nice.
Position.
Prove your loyalty! My life for the empire!
Get knocked outward.
Into position for the knock.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destroy the outsiders!
Stay away from lines. Pulling in. Stay away from lines.
Feeding time. Evolution always triumphs. Lead us to a
Stay away from lines.
Waiting on my dispel.
Stay away from lines. Pulling in. Stay away from
Forgot to say that
lines.
dispel.
Clicky, clicky.
Vermin cannot be expected to comprehend my grand vision.
I remember to save the interrupts for the end here too.
No! Saving the Nerubian people. If that means
Those spiders start to really.
Yeah, they really do.
Get knocked outward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase 3.
MG.
soldiers failed. This entire generation of Nerubians is tainted, unworthy of ascension. They are food for my transformation!
Alright, phase 3. Infest coming in. Ready to kill ads that pop up, I believe, y'all. Ah. Jackals.
That's a good place. Oh, I was inside then.
Volatile shadows!
Special coming.
Okay.
Remember to spread out after this.
Watch your step.
Watch blades. Ooh, didn't know there were blades up here. Fun. New infest coming in. Kill ads.
Off with your head! Feed your queen.
Ads got to her.
Watch
But
your
hey, that's the
step.
first time we've seen phase 3. Now we've got the acolytes. Yeah, Raph.
For Infest, we all want to go to the edge of that platform to bait the purple swirly circles so that they're not all over the middle. That's when the ads go out. When the big purple circle gets taken away for the ads, we want to go to the end of the platform to bait those circles.
Also for
on this version, you want the shackles close to the boss. Where, not terribly like specific, but you want it in the vicinity of the boss so that people can cleave.
for future reference when I'm not here, the dot, I'm dispelling one as soon as it pops on my side. Just a heads up.
It depends on the pole.
So for future reference on my side, I'm dispelling one as soon as I pop every pull I've done so far.
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't see what. Yeah, we don't really have time to do another one. But we did see phase 3. I didn't realize what time it was. I was hoping to go again, but yeah, that's a long fight. We have another 8.
So that was our best pull, though, yeah?
No, that was not bad. And I will say, even compared to earlier this week when we were getting to like 60% before transition, she was at like 50 something before we transitioned, so. But really good work. We will pick it up next week. Yep, sounds good, Melandris. Let us know when you're back. Hope the recovery goes quick. Night all.
Good night.
Night all, thanks for the raid. Bye, everybody.